Alright, the acai berry is one overhyped berry. I tried looking for it on the YouTubes to learn some information about it, and it's just, I just want to know about the berry. And these people have all kinds of information on their extracts and their drinks, and how great the drinks are, and just it's a super berry and all this stuff. You really can't find anything on this simple berry. There's not much to it, from what I've read, from what I've seen now. Alright, and I believe I've properly identified it. I've already eaten about 4 of them, about a half hour ago. And these are dry, okay? They got a large seed, alright, and just a small pulp in relation. They fall apart pretty easy, but if I wanted to just harvest the flesh, I'm not sure if that's very easy to do by finger, by just my hands. If I wanted to mix these into a breakfast, because they're just slightly dry. See, the thing is with these things is they're kind of oily too. The Wikipedia, all right, said, well, the Wikipedia has a lot of, okay, you can separate them pretty good. The Wikipedia said that, put a lot of information about debunking these people's claims about how awesome this acai berry is. But towards the bottom, after they spend just lines and lines debunking all this hype over it, all right, you see that it's a high in oleic. It's slightly sweet. It's the type of sweetness that I prefer. But, you know, I guess all I have to do really is squeeze, and they fall apart because they're a little slippery, and that's due to the oleic acid, due to the oil. Apparently people can make cooking oil out of this berry. That's a special nature about palm trees. They put out some good oily type of fruit between, you know, your coconut and your acai berries and dates from the date palm. Okay, this has a good taste. I like it. That was described as being like a grape. It kind of looks like a smaller grape, and it has that one berry in the center. I mean, the sweetness, it's sticky. My fingers are sticking after just trying to separate this, so I'm gonna have to think of a better way, because I don't want to have to bother with 100 of these, you know, hundreds of these, just to have a breakfast and make everything all sticky. And I saw that in Brazil they have machines for that, because that's where they mainly grow. I was able to grab this within hand's reach because the tree was so low. And around here there's quite a number of trees. You see these acai berries splattered on the ground from the higher trees along the road. But this one is in somebody's yard, which it looks like the house is abandoned, so I just kind of went in and took these just a little bit. I'm gonna go back and get the rest, because if nobody else is gonna eat them, I'll take them. Yeah, at the very least, they're a good snack. You just sit here and just kind of pull them and eat them and spit out the seed. They really don't give any different feelings. All right, so they're not psychoactive or hallucinogenic or anything like that, which is great. They're just a staple. And in parts of the Amazon, these type of berries are a staple for the indigenous people. And that's the Amazon. This is more of a desert. And this dry desert of Nevada has dried these nice, so they're sticky and a little oily, and they preserve. This is great weather for preserving them. So if you ever get your hands on these, if you ever see them on a palm tree, you know, I highly recommend them. They're really good. It just yeah, they just they're a little. They take a little bit of work to eat, but that's fine. They're free.